Okay.
Are they contagious? I
So,
don't think so.
let's give this a try.
The rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
Welcome back, guys. It's time to do Dream Daddy. Turns out I didn't record my first episode, so that's a little embarrassing. But if you've played it before, I haven't done anything too exciting. I just got to the point where I could open up my Dadbook. My dad's name is Casual, and he makes a lot of dad puns. And over here in the corner is my lovely little pet hedgehog, Hirotan. He is not excited to be here, but I love him anyway. And he's super cute, and I want to share him with the world. Let's go.
Welcome.
I love this song.
You've got dads.
Okay, so I've set up my Dadbook, and let's see who I'm going to talk to first. Now, I adore Damien, but I've already done his route. So let's give somebody else a try who I've never done before. Let's try Robert. I've never hung out with Robert too much. Robert's small. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you'll know it uses this information against us, right? He sounds like a conspiracy theorist. On a Friday night, you are most likely to make a deal in an alleyway. Have it go badly? Who's the cop? What is Giacomo? I trust to Giacomo. You had one thing to take with you on a desert island. What would it be? Gun. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. What did you want to be when you grew up? Grifter? Really? What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neorealism. What's your ideal date? Grave robbing? What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives. Okay, I always imagine Robert is the kind of guy that in those crazy scenes where he's held at gunpoint and get rid of all your weapons, it takes a comically long amount of time and then he forgets that final knife that's super tiny. Spent a lot of time thinking about, you ever look into a rabbit animal's eyes? God, he's such a nut job, but I like it. Alright, let's mess the job. Shave with the grain. Sure. Bob was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I messaged him on Dadbook. Hey Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout. Wanna grab a drink? I sit there for a couple seconds, hoping he'll message me back. It's like I'm 12. Dot. Hey! It says he read my message. He left you on red. I anxiously wait for a response. Twiddle my thumbs? No, we're gonna watch cat videos. Cat videos are the shit. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos, and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. As he should. We can do better. I don't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watch maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump back over to Dadbook to see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. Lies. He still left you on red. I might as well make the best of my day. I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. History Channel, food show, game show. Food shows. Those are the best. Ooh, Meat Hell is on. Give me that knockoff Gordon Ramsay. I wonder if he's still British in this version. You have 10 minutes to cook a 5-course meal that includes these ingredients: steak, lemon meringue pie, paper clips, and a hammer. If you're unable to finish cooking, or if any of the ingredients are absent from the dish, we will release the wolves. God, are there actual wolves? Oh my god. I'm not kidding. Please help us. I lose several hours to what the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. We're watching food shows all day. Time for lunch. Huh. I guess it's time for good old Chef Cool to cook a gourmet delicacy. He sounds too confident. We're probably gonna microwave something. I walk out to the refrigerator and open the door. Okay. Not the freezer, so it may not be microwaved. Nope, microwaving some eggs is still not. Oh god. Oh, I think my aunt microwaves eggs. We shouldn't do that. We're gonna make a sandwich. I make a sandwich and it's entirely while standing there. Who needs plates? Civilized human beings. The sandwich, a lost art. The sandwich. Oh god, I didn't read that right the first time. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily dropped the entire thing on the floor. My husband did that once with a deep dish pizza. It was glorious and beautiful, and he was about to get his little spatulas, and then the next thing you know, as he's flipping it onto the plate, it does a somersault into the trash can. Rest in peace, pizza. Gone too soon from this world. No! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. Oh god, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Oh, yep, we're gonna do it. Still good. 5-second rule, right? Oh, not if it's bread. Bread picks up everything. Pro tip, if you break glass and something is on the floor, you can use a little bit of bread to dab it up, but then promptly throw it away. Do not eat a glass sandwich. I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles. Oh god, the wet ingredients got on the floor, and putting them back where they belong, in my mouth. Wait, I'm a wreck. I finish my snack and walk around the house some more, bored. When's Amanda coming home? That's how I feel when my husband's at work. Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off of the door. It would really bring the living room together. Wonder where I put that. I spend a couple minutes poking around the new place until I find it. Sorry, Jet. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. You're ready to break your door. Come on and slam! I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam! I am a pentameter. If you ever need to read Shakespeare, you can always read it in that same beat. I pull up from the three-point line, breaking ankles and sink in a fadeaway. I actually know what all that stuff means. And I forget the rest. That doesn't scan, I can't sing it that way. And I forget the rest of the words to this song. No look behind the back, hook shot, everyone's on their feet. Something something Space Jam. Dad? I turn around and see Amanda standing in the doorway. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. Aw, who hurt my daughter? They die. Hey Amanda Panda, you alright? No, we had to go on a kill spree because someone hurt our baby. You're not fine. You're not fine. Be brave though. We're proud of you. What are you doing? Oh, nothing. I, found the hoop. And I'm taking it to the hole? Pass me the rock. Amanda, it's called a ball. Laser the ball to Amanda, granny toss that apple, put up a brick. I don't want to break anything in my house, so we're gonna granny toss it. I lead the league in blocks, set the record for rebounds in my rookie year. Think you can handle this? Probably. When I was on a basketball team, no one passed me the ball. What's a rebound? That's my daughter. Oh, when someone misses a shot and the other player tries to retrieve it, that's just kidding! Amanda zigzags past me and tips a layup into the hoop. Art of war, bitches. Don't swear in front of your father. Amanda, language. Sun Tzu didn't care about language. He literally did. He wrote a book. I would argue that Sun Tzu... God, me and this dad are too alike. We're making the same jokes. I would argue that Sun Tzu cared very much about language, so once you write something as timeless as The Art of War, then you're allowed to swear. Amanda sticks out her tongue and dunks another 2 points. Valid argument. Seriously though, are you okay? You look like you've been crying. Oh, dude, I'm cool. I just saw like this really cute dog on the way home, and it let me pet its belly. I couldn't contain my emotions. Are you sure it's all? Tell me more about this dog. You have to tell me it's actually wrong. She doesn't want to talk about it, but I also don't want to push her. We'll ask anyway, just in case. Is there, you know, anything going on? I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you, because you're my baby and we love you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Seriously about the butt kicking though. Love you, baby girl. Thanks, Popsicle. Aw. I'm gonna call my dad Popsicle. I need to remember that. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. Liar. I hold my hand up in the air a lot, so I want to give myself something to play with in this hand. Bouncy ball. Oh, that's gonna break. We're gonna put that back down. Never mind. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Oh. Okay. Just making sure. Maybe you should be less concerned with my face, and more concerned with full court press. Amanda and I play ball for a little longer, then we cook dinner together. We managed to not almost burn the house this time. Progress. Afterwards, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped, Toddler Tournament. What you have in front of you is molecularly constructed. I can't talk right now. Give me a minute. What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with a brown sugar demi-glace, with creme fraiche, of course. Judge, this is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Never. Yes. Just then, my computer dings. Where's your computer? Do you have it on your lap? Is it a laptop? It's not a computer, it's a laptop. Huh? What's that? Oh, you probably just got a message. Amanda and I walk over to the computer and check Dadbook. It's a message from Robert. It's me. You up? Really? What does that mean? It means booty call. It means booty call. What you doing? What am I doing? You're just chilling. Just working on my motorcycle. I'm just chilling. Watching television with my daughter. We're gonna be honest. I'm watching television with my daughter. Wow, Dad. Pretty square. But true. And truth is key. A couple moments pass by. Another message pops up. Oh look, another viewer. Hi, other viewer. Amanda, that means he wants to hang out. He wants to grab a drink. Or he wants to hook up. Probably shouldn't tell my daughter this. I know what that means, Amanda. But it's kinda late. Come on, Pops, live a little. I am living, with ice cream, and traumatized toddlers. Well, it's your life, but I think you have a lot of fun tonight. You are trying to get to know the neighbors better, aren't you? As much as I love this game, I can't tell if Amanda knows that this is a booty call. So I don't know how I feel about that. Ugh, fine. I type back a message to Robert asking him for details, and he tells me to meet him at Jim and Kim's. Well, don't wait up for me. Please don't, that'd be hard. I never do. I never do? That's love. That's love. I throw on a nice jacket and run out the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's, and it's a beautiful night. I walk into the bar and see the usual crowd of barflies drinking beer and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar and wave hi as I walk over. Hey man, how's it going? Hey buddy. Ahoy there, skipper. With her glass of wine in hand, Mary makes her entrance. Robert and Mary here? Uh-oh. I brought Mary along. Figured we needed a drinking buddy. Aw man, I was excited to get to know Robert a little better. Now I have to deal with this weird married lady making passes at me. You should be so lucky.
Give it a rest, buddy.
Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink. Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having? Something tropical? Nope, I hate that. Beer? Disgusting. Whiskey. Whiskey is the best drink. Dad after my own heart, huh? Oh! Eggplant. Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, this was not how I expected my night to be going.
Hey.
Here's to bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas. What have I gotten myself into? Well, something. We all knock back the shots. I almost choke on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. Holy hell, that was a kick. I look over at Robert and Mary, who seems like old pros at this. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Let's get marching. We had 1 shot. Who paid? Who pay up front? Who paid up front? I don't want to be leaving a tab open. What? The night's young. Chief, come on. We're bar hopping. Oh, alright. We leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know how this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert. Feel like we're too old to be bar hopping. It's cold out. Just stay inside. So, where are we headed? I wish I were... I wish I were drinking. It's an Irish pub. That place would be super popular this week, since it's going to be St. Patrick's Day. A good pun is the whiskey to my heart. We're not drunk enough for this level of pun.
Come on.
Mary knows what's up. Puns are the lowest form of humor, casual. Try harder. Shakespeare would disagree. Shakespeare was a baller. Ouch. Am I gonna be the butt of the joke all night? Probably. We're new here. Jesus, Mary. Put your fangs away for a second. I walk into... I wish I were drinking. That's never gonna not be funny. The bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's, except for the old-timey Irish memorabilia on the walls. There's probably some, like, Boston Celtics images on here, too, if they were allowed. A copyright. Next round, what are you having? Whiskey hasn't failed me yet. Never. Let's do it! Ooh, maybe they have scotch here. Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey and we post up in a garish green booth. Mary slides in and settles next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief. He's not gonna bite you. Let's sip this one, why don't we?
Hey.
Suit yourself. Mary immediately downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly. A lady after my own heart. That'll put hair on your chest. Is that why you wear the turtleneck, Mary? You are truly the paragon of grace and beauty. She knows it. She is not afraid.
Ah.
Mary grabs my drink and sips on it.
Ah.
Hey!
Ah.
Casual, be a dear and get us another round, will ya?
Ah.
I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen the guy smile, let alone laugh. What do you think, Hiro? I take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks. So, Edith's kid snuck some pot brownies onto the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spotted that little Hampshire Grimmel in the act, so I got up to Edith with the baggie, and I'm about to tell her when all of a sudden she just freaks out on me. You're ruining the bake sale, she says. I should have been PTA president. Your roots are bad, blah blah blah. So what'd you do? I told her to have a brownie and everything was gonna be fine. They both erupt into laughter. I politely follow along with the story.
Oh.
She ate 3. She was baked at a bake sale. Puns. More laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny.
Hey.
She called the cops and told them that time had stopped. Mary looks directly at me. Smoke weed? What?
Hey.
No. You know, the devil's lettuce. Who calls it that? I have 2 big fat blunts in my purse right now. Want a blaze? What? No. With the feds. This is a trap. Her husband's a pastor. It's a trap. I work hard for what I have, and no 2 big corner boy's gonna drop the dime on me. So, you take what you're pushing somewhere else, and I'll keep running my business the way I want to run it. What? Remember, you come with the king, you best not miss. Jesus, kid, dial it back. Robert giggles helplessly. He liked it. A lot of eggplants from that one.
Hey.
I'm just kidding, cowboy. Lay off the kid, Mary. He may not be used to your brand of humor. But I adore it. If I was hanging out with Mary, she'd be my best friend.
Hey.
Fine, fine.
Hey.
Sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes. After a little bit of time, I begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become much funnier and much less scary. But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted some alone time with Robert. I wonder if I can get her to leave somehow. Oh. That seems like the nicest one. I don't want her to go away. I like Mary. You trying to ditch me, pal? No. Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram. Just... No, it's fine. Casual wants alone time with his new best buddy, Robert. Read you loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey. Now, if you fellas excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. Go with God. Nice seeing you. Deuces, nerds. Mary gets up and saunters over to a young-looking guy at the bar. She grows on you. Like a fungus. Does she, though? I feel like she kinda delights in making men suffer. Yes, because her husband... Nope, not yet. Not gonna say it. Well, she does. But what about her and Joseph? What about him? You know, they're married? And she definitely tried to get in my pants the other night, and I gestured to her across the bar where she's making goo eyes at that young guy from before. He looks like he's being held hostage.
Hey.
Oh, that's just a thing she does. She's harmless. Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Poor kid looks like he's seen war. Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh! Oh man, you know I pegged you for one of those straight-laced types. Nah, we're totally cool. Nah, we're not. Oh, don't worry. I got pretty wild back in my day. Still got a little bit of wild in you? Alright, why not? You know it. Robert opens a couple more shots, and I gulp. What am I getting myself into? Shenanigans. Think you can go shot for shot? No. There's only one way to look cool here. I grab the closest shot to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes a shot and knocks it back. That's one. Oh god. So it starts. What do I even talk about? He's so cool. Probably hates small talk. How are things?
Hey.
I hate small talk. Yep. Okay. Too many people, and this isn't necessarily you, but too many people think they have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of the silence. Or they're afraid of what other person is going to think of in the silence. He's getting all deep on me. If you want some unsolicited advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. Nothing wrong with two people sitting in silence and drinking whiskey. Robert is so cool. Robert is the shit. He also drinks whiskey, which I appreciate. Oh.
Hey.
Alright. Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar. Patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer. Mary giving the hard sell to that young man. The young man pretending he got a phone call from one of his friends. Maybe silence is nice sometimes. So, you ever kill a man? What? I choke on my drink. Excuse me? You know, watch the life drain from someone's eyes. It's not just their life, you know. It's their hopes and dreams draining away. Every memory and experience they've ever had. Gone. Fucking weirdo. No. Great, me neither. Is he insane? I think Robert is a little bit insane. Robert knocks back his shot and motions for me to do the same. I reciprocate. I'm just messing with you. Relax. I laugh nervously. Or am I? I laugh nervously again. We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Mary has her sights set on another man after the other one excused himself to the bathroom, and I assume crawled out the window. Gosh, this whiskey's hit me hard. Well, you're like 4 shots in. You betcha. Robert gets out of the booth, shouldering his jacket. Let's roll! Sorry. Whiskey. Inside voices. Let's roll.
Hey.
Okay, maybe cool. Maybe he's a weirdo. Let's roll. Wait, what about Mary? Brother, Mary's gonna be just fine. I look over at Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists it's not his birthday. We make our way out of the bar and back onto the street. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, that sidewalk is just coming right at me. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tipping over my feet like this is my first time I've ever been drunk. Probably the first time I've ever drunk on whiskey, though. Where to? You'll see. How many bars can there be in this city? I follow Robert through the street lamp spotlights until we eventually arrive at a rundown strip mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years, and finally, a liquor store. Wait here. I'll be right back. It's not too late if you can still buy alcohol at the liquor store. After a minute, Robert returns with 2 wine bottles in brown paper bags. He hands one to me. Cheers. He sits on the curb and drinks. He motions for me to do the same. This is really not what I expected the night to go. Take a sip. White Zinfandel? What? Nothing. I just wasn't expecting. It's delicious, fruity, and refreshing. Don't judge me. I start to say something, thinking of his lecture about valuing silence earlier, and stop. I sip on my wine and watch the cars drive by. Let's throw rocks at shit. That's good old Robert. What? Robert suddenly hurls a rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes through the empty parking lot. That felt good. Such an anarchist. He presses a stone into my free hand. You know, just the ubiquitous stones lying around a parking lot. Now you try. I don't know. Feeling. I look at the rock in my hand and look at the stop sign. Back at the rock, back at the stop sign. I know what has to be done. I got a problem with authority. This one's for you, Pappy. Let's go with what our daughter Amanda said. Got a problem? I got a problem with authority! I hurl the rock at the sign. It sails over the stop sign right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack. Oh shit. Dude, run! I leap up and dart into the nearest alley, wine in hand. I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. He fucked up someone's car. After I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window that I'm no longer culpable for this heinous crime, I stop to catch my breath. Maybe we strike rock throwing from the to-do list. Good call. Agreed. Suddenly, my stomach growls. Oh man, I'm starving. Let's get pizza. I love pizza. Chat, I love pizza. Pizza is probably a majority of my diet. I can't argue with that. Where's good around here? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible and in my mouth in the next 5 minutes. I know just the place. This place. I follow Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets until we eventually end up in front of a tiny hole-in-the-wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign reads, Eats Piece of Pizza. Say that 10 times fast, jeez. Ta-da! I can see a few exhausted-looking workers behind the counter and tossing dough and pulling piping hot pizzas right out of the stone ovens. My stomach rumbles again. We go up to the counter and get ready to order. Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Oh wait, casual. You're cool with pineapple on your pizza, right? Nope, but this is not me. This is drunk me, so probably. Of course. We wait a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven. I'm practically drooling at the smell. Cashier hands us each a giant slice on a paper so saturated with grease I'm worried it'll fall apart. We take our pizzas outside and wander through the alleyways as we eat. To be fair, this entire joint looks like it's outside, so... Take a bite. I take a bite. It's absolutely delicious. Well, we're pretty drunk, so pineapple on pizza is probably good drunk food. Pineapple is truly the best pizza topping. Said it. Man, I feel way better now. You and me both. We hear a noise coming out of a slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Robert looks at me excitedly. Got any more wild in ya? You betcha. Good on ya. Robert and I slide the door open and peek inside. It's completely dark except for some flickering light. We creep forward, cautious not to be heard or seen. Shh! Don't shush me so loudly! Shh! We come to the end of the hallway and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh, this certainly makes sense. Did we really just sneak into a movie theater like a couple of teenagers? No talking during the movie! We look into the audience and are surprised to find that it's almost completely empty, save for a row of a few teenagers in the front. They look annoyed when they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theater and I follow him. That's the inappropriate row. We settle in with our wines and try to make sense of this movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. A young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find the woman he's finally realized he's in love with. That could be literally 50 different movies. Kiss already! There's nobody to kiss yet. You want him to kiss the taxi driver? Hell yeah. The kids down the way notice us heckling. One of them speaks up. Hey man, keep it Hey you little shit. You're Hugo's shitty kid. Oh damn, that's Ernest Hemingway, Hugo's kid. Ernest! Hey Ernest, I know you! It's me, your neighbor! Hi! Ernest turns back around, embarrassed. That's a good way to shut up a teenager. I turn back to Robert. You kiss anyone yet? It turns out that yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way to a tiny island in New York to profess his love for a woman who for some reason he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He said they had, but I think that was some subtext I'm missing here. Boo! Love is dead. Shut up! It's beautiful! Aw, he secretly has a soft side. But he's probably an idiot because he's watching a rom-com. Like, in a theater. I just watch it at home in my jammies. No, you shut up. Classy. Ernest grumbles. The credits start to roll. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down. Hundreds of people worked very hard to make this film happen, and you're going to sit here and appreciate them. Oh, he's so nice. Okay. Look at that. Elizabeth Shelton. She worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good, wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Shelton, for this beautiful film-going experience. He is so nice. Little weird, but I really appreciate that. And Pete Anders, catering. Fed a bunch of people so they could have the energy to do their jobs. What a guy. We let the credits roll while Robert individually thanks every member of the crew. Once it's finally over and he makes sure no animals were harmed in the making of this film, we leave the movie theater. We stumble into the parking lot, polishing off the rest of our wine. How do we not get caught drinking wine in the theater? Hey, assholes! Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee! What the hell? Ernest and his friends stand in the alley blocking our exit. Oh, what do you guys want? Why'd you go throw a rock at my knee? Yeah, seriously. This is my good knee! My orthopedist is gonna be pissed. Ernest tosses another rock up and down his hands. What's wrong with this kid? You ruined my theater-going experience. Now you have to pay. A rock? Oh. Well. I don't have any cash on me right now, and, like, movies got really expensive. Ernest hooks another rock on my other knee. I'm able to jump out of the way, but I didn't properly stretch before physical activity, and I'm probably gonna feel super sore in the morning. You jumped once, casual. We ruined it for you? That movie was pretty crappy in the first place. But you still took your time to appreciate everybody that made it, and I appreciate that about you, Robert. Hey, you take that back. That was a beautiful love story with real, genuine acting. No, it wasn't. You called that good acting? What classics? What class? Some of you are a connoisseur of movies? What classicist mainstream slop have you been served your entire life? His dad did name him after a famous author. What? Have you ever seen any Michael Powell? A Matter of Life and Death? 1946? Easily the toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness. Listen, man. No, you listen. That popcorn-ass dribble the mass media is shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. You, of all people, should strive for a higher standard in the art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sake. Oh, now you've done it, said Ernest's friend. Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee. Ah! I die between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as he can in the knee. Fuck my knee! Robert gets in between Ernest and myself. It's as if he's seeing red. Okay, don't kill the kid. Fuck, my fucking knee hurts.
Excuse me, friend.
Alright, buddy. Talk like a punk, get hit like a punk. Robert squares up into a boxer stance. Queensberry rules. 3-minute rounds with 1 minute rest in between. Low elbows, fish hooks, J grabs, or high blows. Those words? What? And don't even think about pulling any lingual turnstiles. It's an automatic deduction of 3 points. You'll have to designate a second if you're unable to fulfill your role as a main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like he has enough useful vivacity to handle it. Your vocabulary get better as you're drunk? Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked. It's too late. You two are bloodbound. If he dies, you die. Oh my god. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talk to Queensberry. We're just gonna go. Good call. Ernest and his friends warily back away. Robert calls after them. Queensberry Association will hear about this! Well, I'm glad to know he was just joking. And consume better content. Once the teens are safely at earshot, Robert turns to me. Were you about to actually fight that kid? Kidding me? I would never hit a child. That would be despicable. You throw the rules at them, though? They always bowl. Nobody wants a Queenberry sanctioned throwdown. That's pretty cute. I think I'll do that in the future. But full disclosure, I made half of that up. Wow. See? You don't even have to know the rules. You just make them up. Come on, let's get out of here. Robert and I cool down a bit as we walk back to the neighborhood. I'm so sorry. I get really into the art of filmmaking when I drink. I dig it. It's okay. I think it's cool how much you like movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself. Buddy, I got so much to show you. You ever seen any Sam Fuller? Well, I've never heard of him. I haven't. Fuller is cash. Now, he defended my honor the most. My knee's probably still gonna hurt in the morning. It's a little strange when you say that way, but sure, why not? Robert throws her arm around my shoulder and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back. We finally get to his doorstep.
Oh boy.
This was an interesting night. I liked it. A smile forms on his cheeks, a rare sight. Aw, he is a gem. Let's hang out again soon, yeah? Yeah. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert claps me on the shoulder.
Oh boy.
Night, bud. Robert heads back inside and I stumble my way back home. That's nice. I've never had that option for a Robert date. I've only heard about it. That went well. Let's see how I did. Let's see how I did.
I may be bad, but you made me glad.
What did you just say? I may be bad, but you made me glad. Oh, that is so awful. He even says that. Now, the only complaint I have about this game is that I don't know what any of these things mean. Cargo shorts, relaxed dad, paranoia. Like, we didn't make any cargo shorts references. But we did pretty good. That's it. Do it once, do it right. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumble, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Yes. Immediately, Amanda pushes the door open. Foreign Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please! I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That is so bad for you. That's probably bad for your teeth. It is. Not probably, it is. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. Classy lady. She pulls out the letter and unfolds it. And... the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Can we, get a drum roll? Amanda's face is unreadable. Okay, it's hard to drum roll and click, but... I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's gonna be okay if you didn't.
Yeah.
I got in! She got in! Oh! Oh, that means we gotta pay for it. I got in! She got in! She got in, Hiro! She got in! She did it! Okay, he's puffing up, but he's actually excited, I swear. He's excited that you guys are excited. Hey, hey. Don't you want to be excited for Amanda? She got into her dream college. Unroll. Unfurl. Nope, he's unimpressed. But I'm sure you'll be excited when she graduates. Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. And it is. Our daughter is a work of art, and she deserves to be respected. Like I can't talk. I'm just so excited. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god. I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible. Wait. Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. She looks so excited. Yes. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bay, tearing into our foil wrap burritos from a nearby food truck. God, our daughter is the best. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Right after the conversation about having an expensive college career, she made the right choice. Please, Dad. You know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rita with a view. I love you so much, Amanda, but never call it a Rita again. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. Yes. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and... Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors, and we all get professional photo editing software for free? Well, that is nice, actually. It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it in between bites of burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. Well, that's kind of gross. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take the online survey and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. Good roommates can last a good roommate can be a lifelong friend. I think I'll go on a date with Craig after this, because I mentioned him. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Oh, they don't you have animals in the dorm? If you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit. Maybe a snake? Or maybe both. Would the snake eat the rabbit, though? Depends on how big the snake is. Oh boy. I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it off with park these last few months. I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. Don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. Oh, I want a baby. That's so cute. Oh my god. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Aw. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry, too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. That's not a thing. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I'm gonna hang out with Craig. Like I just promised. Craig can. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur, and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's gotta do it. On a Friday night, you are most likely to get one last good cardio session in. Add one thing to take with you onto a desert island. What would it be? A box of energy bars. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile. The best I ever got was 7, so. What did you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong world champion. What's your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever. What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge, dangerous mountain for fun. Ugh. What do you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel. That sounds disgusting. I spend my time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? I peaked? I'll message Craig. I wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's Dadbook page and type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor, let's catch up like old times. A couple moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. I think for a moment. It's gonna be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. Bruh, my man! Let's definitely hang soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend-long benders, but it'll still be fun. Even over text, he sounds peppy and excited. We exchange a couple more messages, and he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda! I open the door and see Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and news clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece. What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. I take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs. Yeah. Do you need something? Nick invited us to a softball game. Wanna go?
Oh.
Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you bought me all the gear, and then you took me to the first game, and then someone hit a ball towards me, and I just ran off the field crying? And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up? Yes.
Oh.
I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic sentient I thought you were a gigantic sentient softball. So, does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye, determined.
Aww.
I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. Amanda and I make the short drive out to the local softball field. For a kid's softball game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere.
Ugh.
So, when do the kids start crying and running off the field? You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kid cry, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course, not because I take joy of children's fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. Oh hey, we have another new viewer. Hi, new viewer. The game starts and the kids run out on the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest, as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. That is awesome. Maple Bay, pancakes. Gotta love it. Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I see it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks? No, go Ocelots. Ocelots are adorable. If you don't know what an ocelot is, you should definitely Google it.
I don't know.
Choke up on the bat, Miranda! Yeah, Miranda! Square up! How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard despite their name. That's all you need to know. But yelling is fun.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. It's cathartic. It's important that you're having fun! Go, friendship and kindness! Dad, could you kick it up a notch? Maybe throw some spice on that papaya? Sure thing, honey. I believe in you, Miranda! We watch a couple of innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's training his team pretty well. It seems like he's really good with the kids. It's adorable. Craig Stan Craig is good with children. Whoa. He does have 3. It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball, and how no one has run off the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up to bat. They hit a fly ball out into center field. The little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead. That had to hurt. Who knows more about softball, Amanda or Helika? Probably Amanda, because I know that same level as Amanda, but I also didn't know that squaring up and whatever she said were the same thing. Amanda. See, it's a completely justifiable fear. Helika does not know the sports balls. I know soccer, but I'm also Mexican, so. The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. No sports balls. I just said I know I just said I knew soccer. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. Yes, Alex. Football. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off the field as she sobs. Oh, poor kiddo. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off a roof and into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit, and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. How old are they if she's eating grass? That's not good. You should see a doctor. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and... Oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement.
What?
I caught the ball. She means commie ball? Football is not communist. Football is great. I will fight you. You saved me.
We got this.
I caught the ball! Dad, I caught the ball! You did it, Amanda! I faced my fears! I defeated the softball! I can do anything! Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. The only reason we call it soccer is so idiots in America don't confuse it with American football, which is garbage. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently in the girls' line to shake hands. Great job, everyone. We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man! Thanks, we've been working hard all season, and it's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Here come the twins. The ones that are not creepy and terrifying. Hey, killer playing out there.
Mm.
Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So, which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Yeah, it's me.
Oh.
Good looking out. You guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but if I did, I think I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, I take all of her math tests. And I usually throw rocks and stuff, and when people get mad, I tell them I'm Briar. What? We will talk about this later. Casual, bruh. I just need a couple more things to clean up, then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team out to get pizza.
Oh, man.
I don't know if I can. Nonsense. The girls won. What sort of celebration will we have without our fearless leader? Yeah, Janet is super thirsty. She needs to calm down. She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Amanda and I share a look. Alright. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course! Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza? What? What? It's a real place. Yep, says so right there. Thirsty's Pizza and the neon lights. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan and onto a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. See? Even Hirotan woke up because he knows that Janet is super thirsty and needs to calm down. Still napping though, buddy. Reminds me of all that awful pizza we put into our bodies back in the day. Remember how we used to just fold whole pies in half and then put taco fillings inside? Oh god, that sounds disgusting. Ugh. Ah, bizarros. I could never forget. How do we survive college? No one knows. Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic. We're able to handle the toxic wake we put inside of us. God, Craig turned into the health skid too hard. Good old days. The kids run around, playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple slices of mediocre pizza. Hey, give me pizza that. No, absolutely not! I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Ah, that's not good. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Dad! A different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly.
I don't know.
Thank you so much, dude. Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump from the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should probably throw him a bone here. Even River looks unimpressed. Get her out. Alright, we're going back to my wingman days. I gotta run the block and play. So, Martha, it must get lonely without Daniel. You know, I also happen to be an eligible single father. I waggle my eyebrows at her. Ass. Oh! Remember that working better in the past. Turns her back to me and talks to Craig. So I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover? Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Oh, of course, but I could always use help watching after everyone tonight, if you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady is really going for the gold. It'll actually be nice to have a night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slide. Martha angrily turns towards her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine! I swear if we have to buy it! Martha storms off towards her kid. Yeah, her Tiffany sounds like really dumb. She seems nice.
Oh.
Yeah, the team is one big weird family. Takes all sorts, right? Everyone in this game needs to cool their shit. Look at Craig. That is true. Craig is pretty ripped. But I would just do it for a little baby. Look at how cute she is with her little tiny yellow feet. Tiffany, don't eat the tokens! The dude makes middle-aged women... Okay, what is that? Bedouins? What's Bedouin? Oh, okay.
Oh.
If Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Phew. I finally think I have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a pretty busy guy, huh?
Oh.
Only on days like today, I hope. Dad! Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help! Desert Nomads, you troglodyte. It's the second time you've used troglodyte in my chat. You need to stop.
Oh.
Girls, you know I don't have my jukes any- Don't ever say jukes. But Dad! Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy. Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off with his daughters and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. Definitely wasn't like this in college. You need Jesus. You mean Joseph? I feel like we might be a third wheel here. There's worse places than arcade to be left to your own devices. You're right. Wanna drop some coin on pinball? You know it. Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot. And get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I'll pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she does multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good. Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to pay a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just being able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans onto the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. Huh, that's so interesting. So, do you know if he's, like, available? Oh, I honestly didn't know if I would say. Seriously, you're gonna make a tilt. Because it seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he...
Huh?
Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt. You stone harpy. What? I said if I have to go over there and eat pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda? Bruh. What's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we're gonna be stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza place. Finally. Amanda promises she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you out of my cell for a second. River burps. She's so cute. Well, almost all to myself. Totally worth it. Hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Up for some catch? This might be less catch and more you throw the ball and me running after it, but sure. You stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. I have a cooler in my seat we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange. You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on my cake stand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those were some good times. I don't know if anyone else could pull off the rare horizontal cake stand. That's pretty tough. You need like a strong core for that. It was a feat of discipline, plural. Trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long, I don't even know where to begin. Ask about the kids. I can't believe you're a father of 3.
Oh.
Neither can I. You know me. I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times. Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, but raising kids? When Hazel and Briar were born, it finally made sense. It was all the times I've spent trying to figure things out to lead them. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. Aw. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It's the best thing to ever happen to me, and it would be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I lived. Ask about coaching softball. So, was softball coach the life you wanted, or was it the life that was thrust upon you? I'll admit I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to put them into sports. But there was no one there to run the team. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls. I'm worried that it'll be a riot if I quit. Probably from all the thirsty moms that are, like, Bedouins. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats.
Oh.
They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. They take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Exactly. Ask about the business. So, you run a business now?
Dude.
Yep, we sell fitness gear. Imports and exports mostly. But we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon. He means yoga pants for moms. I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, but, you know. Sweating. Sounds like he's making a killing. If you ever need athletic gear, I got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure brand while I mow my lawn.
Oh.
That is the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to. Yes. It's nice out here. Quiet. Must be good to get away from all the softball moms for a bit, huh?
I don't know.
Christ, Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. They always like that?
Nice.
Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. Yikes. I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in?
I don't know. Oh.
Peace and quiet. That hot, hot silence.
Hey.
My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday.
Oh.
But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's just no time. And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you.
Oh.
So, moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. The right person will come along eventually? No, no one wants to hear. That's garbage. It's softballs. Don't get hit on by moms. You're doing a great job. He is doing a great job. Those kids love you. And to add to that, the whole team loves you. I think you got this dad thing down right.
Oh.
Thanks, bruh. That means a lot, coming from you. While I'm distracted, I miss the softball, and it hits me right on the head. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along. Sorry, dude. Craig runs over to me. You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head.
Oh.
It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it all better.
Hey.
You would be so lucky. I mean, oh, let's see if this works. I feel like I've earned it at this point, waiting all day to hang out with you.
Oh.
Well. Craig leans in and kisses my forehead. Right in front of his daughter. Good thing she can't talk. Walk it off, champ. Are the lights on this softball field really hot, or is it just me? I get up and dust myself off. River yawns.
Oh.
Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh? I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... You get old and life just kind of gets in the way, huh? Start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter? That is sick. I want to hear more of that story.
Hey.
How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them, like we were out for a stroll. And not knowing that we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big a bust it was. We had to talk to them for 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy.
Hey.
And then they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me into a hug. Or at least as much as a hug we can manage with the baby between us. Save some room for Jesus.
Oh.
Never enough time, huh? Guess stop. Have the weirdest sporadic hiccups.
Oh.
Let me make it up to you. Let's hang out soon, yeah? I'd like that. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage, glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil? Figured I might as well do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. How do you combine those two if you're underwater? Do the sharps lip sync or do the shark hunters lip sync?
Ah.
Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made. Thanks, I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs. In one corner is a giant pile of cash. In the other, it's... Amanda, is that me? Yep, the whole thing is about my goals for the future, and those are basically just to sit in a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs, and also have a strong and mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. I raised her so well. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening. Aw, Dad! You did this. With your good art. I like how he calls it good art. She pats me on the back. Hey, how was your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude. The softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we have some empty parking lots and practice? Dare I say, parallel parking. Dun dun dun! Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of late night television for me, alright? I'll let them know you said hey. That day could have gone better. Or not, I nailed it!
Performance for sure.
Huh, Hiro. I did pretty good on that date. And he even brought little baby River, who is the best baby. I think she's the only... She? I can't be sure of what Hazel's gender is, and I'm not going to assume. I'm just going to call River River.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay, who should I go on a date with next? I want to typecast myself as just Damien. I do love Damien, he's great. Chat, what do you think? Let's look at everybody's profile first. The man, the myth, the legend, Matt. Alright, let's go with Matt. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at a park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. On a Friday night, you are most likely to perfect my cold brew setup. One drip at a time, baby. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Find tunes to pass the day away. What are your turn-ons? Multiple instrumentalism. What did you want to be when you grew up? You're a barista, weirdly enough. What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. I would love to have a cat. Chat. I would love to have a cat. What do you never leave home without? My headphones. Both in-ear and over-ear, just in case. I spent a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from, and where did it go? Did we all just agree that it was a bad idea? Probably. Rumor has it that Matt and Robert hung out once, and it was so cool that, very briefly, global warming stopped. That's an awesome joke, and I am a huge fan of that. I navigate to Matt's Dadbook and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang out soon. You free later? A minute or two, I hear a ding and see Matt's response. I think for a moment. 1 second, chat. I think my hair is caught in my headphone. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually just catching up on a garden show tonight at the Sound Garden. Wanna come? There we go, all better. What's a Sound Garden? It's a concert venue, but also a band that has a lot of people listening to back where it has cool to have. Why would you want a soul patch? Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I really ready for this? Probably not. While I'm thinking, another message pops up on the screen. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie rock pop punk band out of Canada. That's a lot of descriptions for one band. Who's Chris Cornell? Did I just make myself sound really lame for not knowing who Chris Cornell is? I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. But whatever, let's get out of our comfort zone. Oh. Did you know that beforehand, or did you Google that? Black hole sun, won't you... Stop yelling at me over my own chat. I log off Dadbook and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades through memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. I don't want to learn grunge. Grunge is from the 90s. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought it was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to, and mentally envision all of the airbrush vans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? Jump up and down, pump your fist a lot. Not like that. I hate everything? Oh, why do you hate everything? That's not good. I spend most of the days pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Anyway, what's up? Amanda, how do I be cool? Something that escapes all of us. Let me put a pot of coffee on first. This is gonna be a long night. No, seriously. Matt invited me to a concert, and I don't think I've been one to since you were born. Yeah, you have. You took me to one when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteen girls. My mom did that for me once. She was brave. She took me to a Hilary Duff concert. I think I was like 10. Oh god, I tried so hard to forget. So did I. Ones where I had to camp out with you in line so you could get a good spot, and then you cried and screamed the whole time. Dad, it was so much more than that, and I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing you in your Trapper Keeper. What is a Trapper Keeper? Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. What, did you do fan fiction? Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a little glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. Well, it's a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band? Like DIY gutter punk? Thrash? Straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk? Proto-punk? C-punk? Jeremy punk? What's Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they? Is that like where they're like a Jesus-y band and so they're like screamo? He said they're Canadian. Punk? Trapper Keeper are like those zip unfold binders? Oh, maybe. The Trapper Keeper though to me sounds like you put your hands in it, it's gonna break your fingers off because it's the trap. Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? Since you're typing in all caps, are you just talking about Soundgarden in the chat? Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as hardcore tenets of the punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just countercultural rebellion. What I'm saying is, just enjoy the music. That's it? I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump into the mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it, and definitely go on 3 awful days with him afterwards where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet, literally 3 times in a row. What?
Oh.
Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. There's a story there. I show up to the Coffee Spoon at 8 in what I hope is concert-appropriate attire. I see Matt out front, locking the door to the coffee shop. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? Yeah, it's been a while. Oh man, I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for. Did your daughter ever take you to one of those boy band concerts where everyone holds signs and scream cries? Probably. Yeah. I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. I'd recommend using a vacuum with like the scrapey edge. Stay strong. But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time? It's gonna be awesome. Just hang with me casual and you'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Good question. Shoot. What is... scene? Pat lets out a tiny laugh. Sorry. It's just weird because scene can be described as a music scene, as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit they were into. Matt looks off into the middle distance. He said nothing, but I can tell he's thinking, never again. Everyone really wishes they could forget their scene days. You date hot dads. It's not like dating hot dads. You're basically hanging out, and then you find out later like there's a lot of date vibe. Also, there's a hedgehog. He's right here and he's kinda sleeping. If you want later, I can show him a better view. But right now, he's just content hanging out in this little area. It's like dating, but it's not like we're gonna go on romantic dates and make out the whole time. It's like we're holding hands and getting to know each other. Like a friend date. That's confusing. You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Let's head to the show. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage on one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. Oh yeah, and Ray Navarez plays Hugo. He used to be on Rooster Teeth. I don't know of anybody else though that was in the voice cast, but they're all really good. My waning youth is showing. I'm suddenly aware of my morality. Where were the good years in my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, Is he punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it!
Oh.
A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Aw, you sound like a sad little hamster. But you're so cute, and you're way cooler than me. So, it's great. Me too.
Hey.
I'm like a small— See? I knew it! I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. And he has a daughter named Carmencita. And when we first met him, I had an iced Tegan and Sarah from his coffee shop. Named after the band, Tegan and Sarah. Who are also great. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap?
Hey.
That's my favorite thing to do. A couple other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and yell hey as well.
Oh.
Matt waves and hugs a couple people. He seems really in his element here.
Hey, dude.
Matt turns his attention back to me.
Hmm.
I am so afraid of all of these people. Aw, you have such a good poker face then. Oh. Let's grab a beer.
Oh.
Seems like a pretty popular guy out here.
Hey.
Aw yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot.
Hey.
But it's times like these when I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about. I feel the same way.
Oh.
And then I become keenly aware where my hands are. Crap, now I feel really keenly aware where my hands are. Like, are they in the seat? Should they be out? Like, should they be on the side? Should, like, I just hold the hedgehog and you guys look at him? Like, I'm just gonna put them down here so no one can see them. And that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. God damn it, now I'm aware of that too. God damn it, where do I put my tongue? See? Well, I know you for more than 5 minutes, and I still think you're pretty charming and funny. Just you wait.
Hey.
We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit they listen to it. Let's check out the merch.
Hey.
Okay, here comes one of the best characters in this game. Matt and I walk over to a small booth in a corner of the room where a crusty-looking teenager guards a section of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up on his chair. Step on up! Get your merch here! I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and accoutrements a discerning concert-goer of considerable taste might want. You! I gesture to myself, my face flushing red. Best characters? Yes, he is one of the best. He's ridiculous and I love him. I gesture to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you! You look like a fella who likes their music, who knows their music. How's about a 12-inch long vinyl record made and distributed by Pup, Canada's premier punk rock outfit? Alright. Well, see here, fine shopkeep. Your enthusiastic salesmanship has aroused my interest and suspicion in equal parts. How can I, a consumer of 5 goods in life, trust your wares to be true of spirit? A fine question from a discerning patron. Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. No, I want more. The teen pops off his chair and takes a seat. Your friend here looked lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt? His hair is pretty great. It also looks really luscious. That volume, though. Day by day, my man. They do that thing where they high-five, but it also turns into a hug. It's a Mexican hug.
Hey.
Your mom doing better? You're still single. If you want to be my dad, I can make that connect. And have to deal with you every single day? Fair enough. Who's your bud?
Hey,
That's casual, though. Thought I'd bring him to a concert. Pablo leans closer to Matt. Is casual cool? God, I hope so. Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracks a smile. Yeah. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. Matt thinks I'm cool. Chat, Matt thinks I'm cool. My dude! I'm not sure what to say, but give the courtesy 2 pats on the back, as is customary in a society for people you don't know super well, but still want to be friendly to.
Oh.
Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass. Yeah, man. When we start our witch's house band. That sounds either like a genre of a band or an actual name of a band. I can't tell.
Yeah, sounds great.
You know, I'm out of the game. It's a shame. You know, Vacant Veil would have slayed. It'll slay once you start actually making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice.
Hey,
Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close.
hey.
Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage and picks up a variety of instruments. Is that a harpsichord? Why would you even know what a harpsichord is? I'm impressed. The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. Who needs tunes when you got shirts? It explains Nickelback's popularity. Too true. Matt and I walk. Let's see. Oh. Hey everybody. We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. See, that sounds like a good name. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing and the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Good call. Thanks! I put the earbuds in and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess it's what really matters.
Hey, dude.
Jesus, did the cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the song, and I think one of the band members' job is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and start a conversation. Oh, good night. I hope you liked it. And Hirotan says goodnight too. Hi, buddy. Tell her we'll see you later. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Just ask again. We gotta do it. So, you... yeah. Oh no, I dropped my ball. That's okay. I have another one. Matt turns back his attention to the show. He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing the same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually, the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. They promise it was part of the act as he was carried off stage, crying. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out. Man, that was something. I promise Pup is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answers to. Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were real about that. Let's grab another beer. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and I try to follow Mac into our spot. But there are so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concertgoers, I realize I lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. Okay, not gonna lie, this is probably the hardest part of the whole game. So let's see how badly I do. I think I'm only gonna give it 3 goes. After that, I'm just gonna give it up. I'm lost. How am I even gonna find Matt here? Where's the exit? The hardest? That is true. Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I gonna see my daughter ever again? What if the terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly, a hand reaches out. Oh! I guess they got rid of that game. Never mind. Well, I really got nervous there for a second. I guess because the game was impossible they got rid of it? I mean, that's good. I think the first time I played this game, I spent 2 hours just doing that one minigame. I'm a little sad, though. You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back towards stage. I can feel myself blushing a little. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh? Yeah, Up really brings out a crowd. Do you go to concerts a lot? Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with their music just the same way you are, that's magic. I suddenly have the urge to pee. Oh, here it is. Curse his tiny dad bladder. I've never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee. Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. I squeezed my way out of the crowd towards the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the bathroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a lime forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The person that were initially milling around the venue right up against stage as Pup plays her first song. How am I ever gonna find Matt now? Okay, here comes the hardest game, which I really suck at. Like, really. Everyone's rushing to the stage to watch Pup play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta get out there without getting trampled by these rowdy youths. That breaks code. I'm sure they have more outside. Go! Oh.
This is the part of the game where you should have
I always really enjoy this song.
We worked really hard to lock it down for you. We even got permission to whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch. But their systems are seriously broken. Ah, what a bitch.
Rude, don't hit me.
The song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's
Oh, I needed that hard. I think I'm gonna die. Oh god, I think I'm gonna die soon.
to you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
Oh, Pup's a real band? That's so cool.
That's right, the band.
Oh no, I missed it.
And their song called DVP. The song is great and the video is tight. Yes, take it from me.
Ah. I can't keep getting hit. I'm gonna die. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
It's really cool, but it's kind of hard to explain right now, but you'll get it, I promise. You should really go check it out. It's a really good video.
Oh no, I really don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Oh god, this part's really hard. Oh god, oh god. Ah! Ah, don't hit me, don't hit me. Oh no.
Don't you think
Ah!
it's better than
How have I not died yet?
ID?
Ah! Ah, don't hit me, don't hit me.
Let's players, I have one decree.
Have I done it? Have I done it? I can't tell. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I survived! I did it! Oh my god, I've never done it one run through. That's amazing! Did they decrease the difficulty?
But real
Huh.
content ID demands a serious
Wow, I've never done that. I'm finally able to work my way through the crowd to where Matt originally was, but he's nowhere to be found. Shoot, I guess I'll keep looking.
This is a dating sim.
Right? I can't believe I did that. Normally I die and it's like an embarrassing like...
How did we get here? What are we doing? What a mess.
Oh, I was blurry, that's weird. Oh, I'm better now. Shoot, well I guess I'll keep look. I bumped in from behind and I find myself in a bunch of youths running around the circle to the music. Oh no, you're in the mosh pit.
Don't you think
I'm in the pit.
it's better
How do I get out of the pit?
content ID?
Out of nowhere, a youth shoulders himself into me and keeps moving in a circle. Hey! I guess I'm moving in the circle now. I frantically search for a way out, but all I can see is an ocean of youths rhythmically slamming into each other. Another youth slams into me and I lose my balance. I'm about to topple over. This is it. This is how I die. Trampled under the boots of counterculture. Someone grabs my hand. Someone familiar. I look up and see Matt! He pulls me back onto my feet. Sweet, sweet Matt. He saved me from certain death. You're wild, dude! Matt throws his arms around me, we jump back into the circle? Why would we go back? Bashing into youths left and right as Pup plays a killer solo. I didn't know you messed with the pit. Neither did I. I can't believe this. I'm having fun. I'm a little mad that I didn't stretch before physical activity, but I'm having fun. The song ends and the pit finally dissipates. Everyone cheers on Pup. Maybe I only got enough pit energy for one song. Alright, man. Let's retreat. We'll show these kids how it's done another day. We work our way back to a more comfortable spot in the crowd and enjoy the rest of the show from a safe distance. Pup puts on an amazing set, and basically had to beg themselves off stage after their encore. Or maybe the game was just designed for me, who's to say? With the concert over, the crowd starts making their way back to the exit. Hey, I'll meet you outside. Gotta go say bye to a couple people. I hang outside the venue until Matt finally shows up. Hey man, thanks for waiting. I got you a present. Matt hands me the t-shirt I was looking at earlier. Whoa, thanks man! Saw you eyeballing it back at the merch booth. And I mean, anyone who tears it up that hard on their first time back to a concert deserves a reward. The youth will finally accept me. Finally, I will be able to infiltrate their ranks and defeat them not only the field of battle, as we've done today, but on a grander scale. We'll see you in the world pit. Youths. Hey, Matt! Hey, it's Pup! Oh, it's so cool! Hey, dudes, didn't realize you were here. Okay, I wouldn't really imagine a dude in cargo shorts being in a band, but I dig it. I'm so glad I could make it. Thanks! Well, see you around. Wait, you know Pup? Oh yeah, met him a couple times when they first started touring. Good kids. Whoa. Come on, let's grab some dinner food. Diner food. I can't read. I'm sorry, chat. I suddenly realize how hungry I am. Man, mosh pits take a lot out of you. Matt and I walk over to a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear in some bacon and eggs in a corner booth. So, there I was in the pit trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which, coincidentally, was red. He's lumbering towards me and there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, right? Then, out of nowhere, I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms, and just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face. Bought him a beer afterwards and we're cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Matt is a treasure, and he's darling, and he's amazing, because I don't know anyone else that could say, you could have beaten the shit out of me, but let me friend you on Twitter. Glad you guys worked out. Yeah, man. Just goes to show you that Punk's not dead. It just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So, did you get to see all of these amazing concerts? Oh, I used to tour in a band. We're small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Whoa. See, chat? Matt is way cooler than we will ever be. Yeah, I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything. But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a loss of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid, who is awesome. He has great hair. Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help Matt whenever I can. Because you are great. Greatness recognizes greatness. That's really nice of you. Thanks. Us single parents really just have to look out for each other. How's Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy. It'll be loud and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, lodging, whatever she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. Trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together. Like what? Fashion, consumerism? Nope, this one bothers me the most. Reading subtitles isn't even that hard. I think we just have to strive as a society to be okay with reading subtitles. He and I laugh, digging into our plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot. Man. Being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to. Yeah. I don't know. I get it. Really nervous sometimes, talking to other people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too! I've never really considered myself an extrovert, and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation, always. Ah, you're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to, you know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinner and head out. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses. Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it. Although I'm probably gonna feel my knees in the morning. You and me both. I don't usually like going to these kinds of things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad. Alright, I'll call it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. Matt called me cool! I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head from her room. Hey, Pops, how was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool! You don't say. Amanda Panda. Matt thinks I'm cool. Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dunked on by my own child. It's a typo. You see that, chat? That was a typo. Hey, Amanda, remind me of which one of us just tore it up in the pit of a punk show, and which one of us just spent 4 hours probably watching Tiny House Hunting Amish Triplets Extreme Edition? What? So, wait. So, they're combining Crazy Amish and Tiny House Hunting and Extreme Makeover? That's too many things to combine. What do you think, Hiro-tan? Too many things? First of all, how dare you? That show was classic. Second of all, you moshed in the pit? Who even are you? I'm your extremely cool dad. Okay, I should not have done that. I regret that deeply. That was really stupid. God, that's on the internet now. Alright, I'm hitting the hay. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kidda. Trust no one. It's a good tip. Day complete. Alright, that was about a 2-hour long stream. I think I'm gonna call it a night after this.
You know what? I'm down for an encore.
Okay, we didn't rock it, but we weren't bad. I mean, I beat the game. That was pretty amazing.
Welcome. You got that.
Alright. Let's save. Go to the title. Let's go. Now my hair is all funky. But that was fun. And come on, Hiro, everybody wants to see you before we sign off. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You're so spiky right now. Come on, just a little bit more. You just gotta get some of this fluff off of you. Okay. And somewhere in here is a little hedgehog face. Okay. Yeah, it's probably a good idea to do a little bit of a longer stream on Friday. But for right now, we're just gonna call it quits after we have Hiro unfurl a little bit so we can say goodnight to everybody. Aw, we're upset. Okay. Oh, there's Little Nose. Okay. Thanks for watching. That was Helika and Hiro, and we're signing off. Bye!